Yo, what is going on? What's going on, man? Welcome to another episode of East Meets West. Episode, I think, 53, man. The one after our 1 year anniversary. I had to take a little week off, man. I had some personal stuff to take care of. But we're back in rotation. We're back in full effect, guys. I am here with my brother from another mother, Gomez.
Yes, sir. I'm ready for the show. It's going to be a great show. We have a special guest. Can't wait to introduce him. What can I say? It's just going to be, hopefully you guys enjoy it. You guys, like I said, step back, relax, and enjoy this thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy.
Definitely, man. Really happy to have this guest on. This guest was it was booked for like 2 months, something like 3 months, like that. And we finally got him. So we were happy to guys in the chat too. You know, when we introduce him, you know, if you have questions, you know,
it's like a long was it like a long child that's finally found? You know what I
mean? Oh man, but I am here with our other panel member, man, our brother, man, James, King of the Golden State. What is going on, brother?
I think the term you're looking for is it's a long time coming.
There you go.
All right.
What's shaking? I don't want to say that word though, but okay.
What's shaking? Everybody's watching Golden State coming at you again. I got to do the bags and boards duty since Josh isn't around for this. So,
as long as somebody's doing it, James, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for that, man. Thank you. But before we start anything first, guys, again, you know, we got some friends of the show that we want to shout out, man. As always, man, we're gonna start off with my man Jose Gonzalez. He has Spidey's powder tumblers, guys. Get your custom made powder coated stainless steel tumblers, guys. You already know. Get your custom made knives, coasters, wallets. He does it all, bro, man. He
don't stab nobody.
Yeah, just don't stab nobody. Exactly. He has a YouTube channel, guys. He shows you his process of how he does these work, man. And he also has a video showing his collection, man. He has a dope collection, man. Don't believe me? Go check it out. And next up we have here is going to be Express Comic Book Pressing Services from Erod, man. 212. Hit him up on IG at Erod212 or Express CBP. Or email him at expresscbp@yahoo.com, man. You can always use the EMW10 code, get to 10% off on your pressing services. You can submit through him too, man, through CGC and CBCS. But with CGC, you can get I think it's a 10% discount with him, man, with the services. So there you go, guys. And last but not least is going to be Skeleton Comics, man. Shout out to Angie over there, man, at Skeleton Comics, man, for giving us a one-off code, guys, EMW10. And you also have Thoro 10 and New York Warriors 10 here. You can pre-order your books, man. You can get action figures, Funko Pops, and your comic book supplies here, guys. And believe it or not, man, I heard there's been shortages of bag and boards. So, hey, figure that. You know what I mean? But, yes, guys, real quick, man, let me give a shout-out to the people in the chat, man, First I see is Wilbert. What is going on, Wilbert? Thank you for joining us, man. Uncanny Swag is in the house, man. Johnny Dakota, my man from Canada, man. Listen, man, if you're in Canada looking for a presser and you don't want to send your books to the U.S., man, my man Johnny Dakota's out there, man. So hit him up, man, in IG. Johnny Dakota, man, does good work, man. You can see it in IG. I got Banco Shupali, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, everybody, for reposting too on IG, man.
Yes.
The show.
Yeah,
definitely.
Please, thank you. Thank you very much.
And then we have Chinmo. Shout out to Chinmo. We got Orange Tree in the house. We got GT Key Comic is in the building. Bricks the Iron Geek is in here. Who else we have here? We have Hood Rat Comics from Team Nerd Herd. Shout out to them. Listen, yo, Ian, man, we have to do a East Meets West and Team Nerd Herd crossover, bro. Like, we should do it. Let's do it, man. Gotta set it up. We talk. Hit me up on IG, man. And then we also have a super chat, man, from Biggs, man. $2 super chat, man. He said, glad to see my brothers on. Appreciate you, Biggs.
Yes,
thank you for joining us tonight,
man.
Yes. We got DJ Lynx is in the building. What is going on? We got Jason Clayman Comics in the chat here. We got Tino73. We got Hazel Dan 1216. Thank you for joining us. Sif AF and Sam Klotzko, man. Again, man, appreciate everybody reposting and for the show, guys. So yeah, without further ado, guys, man. We're gonna bring our guest, man, from ANS Comics, man.
Yes.
Bam! There you go, my man. Alex.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Good. Yes, man. Listen, I know it's been like 3 months. We were supposed to have you. You know what I mean? We finally got you, bro. We finally got you.
Oh, so there he is.
Like I said, you would think I was popular, but like I really not. It's just like things just happened, but I finally made it.
Yes, and all due to Gomez. This is basically his LCS. It's online LCS, man. So this is Gomez setup. So appreciate you, broski, for setting that up, man. You know what I mean?
Take care.
All right. So basically, Gomez has you want to start off some questions, asking about ANS, how he runs things over there, man.
Yeah. No, first question is like, what made you want to like start a comic business or company, ANS? What made you in the area you're at located?
Yeah, so actually, it's the family business. So my dad started this when he was a teenager, with the S in ANS. So I like to tell people that A stands for Alex, but it's really Anthony.
Okay.
So it's Anthony and Steve. So when they were teenagers, they started the store. The first store was on my grandmother's porch in North Bergen, like 1980, whatever it was. Actually, no, or before that. And then my grandfather like realized, when it had people coming to the store, he's like, somebody falls on these stairs, where we get sued. So he told my dad, you better find the retail spot. So so in '84, they got their first spot in North Bergen. And now we got 2 stores, and the rest is history. So that's how it started out, and now I'm running it, running the T-Next store.
Yeah, how long you been running it since?
You already gave me that question. I was going to ask you this. I'll sit back.
I've been running it. I've started working full time in 2011. So I graduated in 2009 and went to a tech school for sports broadcasting. Didn't work out so well. So now I'm like, I need a job. And the main guy that was working, he ended up moving. So I just kind of took his spot. That was been for the time being. And then I just really like what I do. And so it's been great ever since. So like, yeah, it's been kind of my shop since then.
I have a question, man.
Yeah.
How's the pandemic been? Y'all been dealing with, man? I know it's night and day from normal living before the pandemic and after. Yeah. How has it affected ANS?
Yeah. In the beginning, it was scary. I had no idea what the hell was going to happen. They stopped printing comics for about 2 months. Nothing was coming in. Mm-hmm. And I was hustling like I never hustled before. I was delivering. Anybody had an order on the website or wanted anything, I was driving all around Jersey just to do anything I could. So yeah, that was crazy. But luckily, in this business, your customers are loyal, and our guys and girls, they stuck with us through it. And ever since we were able to have, we couldn't have people in at one point, but I had a table set up at front of the door, had all the new stuff that came out when they started printing again. Did that, and then it's been weird to say, but ever since we've been able to have people in the store, business has been better than ever. And it's not just us; it's I know a few shop owners. I'm friends with a few of them, and it's the same thing. Like they're business is great. It's just a lot of people picked up the hobby again, or got we're home and wanted to try something new, so they come in. And I feel like the comics are like better than ever now. Either the new stuff, especially, there's a lot of new heat coming out every week, and people just want to pick new stuff up. So yeah, it was scary in the beginning, but now it's been great. It's really been awesome.
All right, now that you mentioned that, like what do you see people like ordering more now? Do you see a difference if it is like the big 2, or is it indie books that's moving now?
Yeah, I mean it's still the big 2 that are big for us, but indies are the way now. People want something different. People want something new. That's where it comes in. Maybe they don't want always like for instance DC. Every book is Batman. Every book that and there's about 9 different Batman titles out right now. It's just wild. And I've always said like, if DC ever lost Batman, it's a wrap. But if Marvel ever lost Spider-Man, there's still a lot more depth that they'd survive.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, indies now are just crazy. And it's just all these different ones. Image is definitely the big number 3. But Vault is doing great. I'm blanking on the others. But
Boom Studios got
it. Boom is crazy. Yeah, Boom is wild. And Boom was actually really cool. So Boom was one of the better retailers, one of their better partners for retailers during the pandemic. They made a lot of their books returnable. Like the first few issues, so we were able to take risks. They made all these different variants, like secret variants and 1 per store variants, stuff like that, to help retailers out. Same with Image. McFarlane really went way above and beyond for stores. He sent out all these extra Spawn variants for stuff like that. He made other books returnable. So the indies really took care of the stores more than the big 2. I'll go on record saying that. And if you ask a lot of shop owners, they say the same thing.
So basically, like the indies have been more like the breadwinner for you over, say, like Marvel and DC at this point.
That's the big 2, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely up and coming. I mean, we still definitely sell more Marvel and DC, but the amount of indies that we're ordering now compared to maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, it's wild.
Right.
It's crazy, and people want new stuff.
Bound to happen.
Yeah, because like you think about like the brick and you do have a brick and mortar store, right?
Yeah, we have 2 stores. One in North Bergen, another one in Teaneck, both in Jersey.
And it's like, is it mostly curbside, or is it just like indoor shopping right now, or is it both?
Yeah, now we're fully open. They actually just lifted the mask mandate too about a week ago.
Okay.
So like we're good to go. There's no restrictions anymore.
No time limits or nothing like that, or anything.
No time limits. No certain, only a certain amount of people. That's all out the window now. So now we're just like, going at full force. But even before that, man, it's been crazy. It's just been really good. And like I said, like you're only as good as your loyal fan base, and that's what we have, and that's what every store has. It's you're supported by all these guys and girls that come in every week and pick up their polls. That's the main thing. Got to pick up their polls.
No doubt. Like how's that helped? I mean, how's that work through? Like as far as like for customers, if you tell them you got like a 15-minute time limit, like do they ever give you like crap or become like a Karen or become like a Gomez or something like that?
That's you, bro.
No, because it's an actual legitimate question. Some people actually get a little wound up about that. And then, they start getting all pumped like, yeah, boy, like this and shit.
Man.
Get you pops.
I don't even know how to top that. But we have had no problems. We didn't really enforce the time limit because we didn't really have to. It's been busy, but like there was no need to at any point. And when masks were required, everybody was cool. Never had a problem or anything like that. Everybody's kind of respected the rules and the guidelines that the state set. So it was good, and now it's just full on running now.
Right on, brother.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I've seen some of your boys out there. You see Hank, man, over here. He says he's a former employee, long-time customer, great shop. Love those guys. Like,
you fight with that guy? No.
Yeah. The employee Jason.
It was a long time coming. Actually, it might have been my dad that did that. Hank's a good guy. Yeah, he just got a new job. But I saw that. I saw Claiming Comics is Jason, new to the store. Last few months, so Jason's a good guy. All these guys just supporting the store. Yeah.
Has IG, because I know I see y'all selling through IG too. Has that been helping y'all guys?
Yeah. Especially over like the last year and a half or so. Like it's been good. Especially during COVID, it was good. I didn't get into it till like Instagram. I'm not the biggest social media guy. Like I just don't know a lot about it. But like the last couple of years, I've been forced to know how to do it just to keep the biz going. You got to move along with it,
especially during the pandemic.
Yeah, especially during the pandemic. Yeah. IG's been good. That's where I move all the variants, and variants are pretty good sales, and we get major keys in. It's better than our Facebook page, that's for sure. You just get a lot more traction on Instagram. For us personally.
I mean, from what I've seen through IG, man, you have great prices when it comes to like incentives and stuff like that. So very fair when it comes to that too. So we appreciate.
Try to do that. I'm not gonna try to get like full top dollar eBay prices because I want to trying to be fair with my regulars, and I have a lot of guys that either text me and saying, "Damn, I missed that book. That was a good price."
Real quick, I have
you gotta be good with them.
Another good question too, right here from Biggs. He said, "Does ANS buy back issues from customers?" $2 in chat, by the way.
Yeah, we're always looking to buy. Always looking to buy back issue collections for sure. Doesn't matter how old, if they're newer, older, great. Always buying for sure. Always trying to look out for new collections. Pops too. We buy pops, buy figures, buy whatever.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Right.
That's his IG, guys. Definitely, man. Right there, bam. I made a nice little flyer here for them right there. Bam, right there too. I hit them up on IG, guys. Follow them there, man. Check it out. And if you're in the tri-state area, there goes the address right there, man. In Teaneck, New Jersey. All right, guys.
Yep.
Damn. Shout out to ANS, man.
Okay.
No, man. Hey, listen. By the way, guys. At 9 p.m. Eastern, guys. After this, make sure y'all tune into the Savages, man. They have a little sale auction going on over there. Shout out to Thoro and them. At 9 p.m. Eastern again, and then tomorrow, guys, at 10 and 9:30. I see you, Biggs. All right, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We having our New York Warriors auction and on his channel, guys. So stay tuned for that, there, man. So guys, you already know, man. Buy your books. You know, the places where it's trusted. I just put it down here. Bang. Right? Broski. So anything else you got there?
I want to know what your favorite character is, as opposed to like Marvel or DC. Who do you like collecting? What made you, if you're reading comics, what made you get into comics as a collector or as a owner or manager?
So Joker's always been my guy. Almost anything Joker. I have a lot of people. I have my Cesar Romero Joker statue right here. That's one of my favorite Jokers of all time. I know a lot of people give me crap for that, but I love it. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Anything Joker, I'm pretty much in. So when I was younger, I wasn't actually really into the books as much. I'm always been a sports guy. My teams are horrible, but it is what it is.
Join the club, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Then I really started reading them when I started working full time. You know, I got to know what you're selling, and ever since then, you know, I appreciate them a hell of a lot more. I'm reading a lot more, you know, branching out. I'm trying to get more into the indies a little bit now too. And I know, you know, it was from DC, but like Nice House on the Lake was awesome. I don't know if you guys check that out. That's gonna be optioned soon. I brought home Red Room. I heard that book is sick. I didn't read it yet, but I brought that home, so I have to check that out.
Good, man. Good.
Yeah, so you know, I'm just trying to branch out, and you know, it's tough. You know, like Marvel drops a lot of stuff, and it's tough to keep up with the weekly events of
right.
You know, Heroes Reborn that just happened like every week. You know, it's tough to keep up with that. I read the first one. I didn't think it was that bad, but
me too, Alex. I thought it was okay.
The first time I heard the announcement, Alex, I was kind of like, "Come on, man! Come on! Like, really, are we doing this again?" You know?
But since we do our reviews, I read it and I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't bad.
I didn't bother. I didn't bother it, and I threw it in the trash. But no, going back to what you were saying, Alex, about knowing what you're selling. That's very important as a shop owner, because there's a lot of shop owners who don't know what they're selling sometimes.
It's true.
And in result, you know, I wouldn't say it's lost money, but it's lost knowledge too. You should know what you have in your shop and have an idea what's going in and out of your shop. Know what you're selling. Very important thing, Alex. I appreciate your
absolutely. I mean, it's not like I could, you know, I don't read every single book that comes in. There's just no time.
No one.
I try to bring, you know, I try to read like 5, 6, 7 books a week. You know, like I read the classic stuff, and again, I'm still trying to branch out, get some indies so I can recommend those to people. I told, you know, I read, you know, probably 2 years ago. I forget when maybe it was 2 years ago. Like the best probably book I ever read was Kill or Be Killed by Brubaker.
Yeah, I haven't finished that one. I'm in the middle of it. I never got on. You're right though.
So good. That book was incredible. And Brubaker is just great. But you know, and then I kept ordering the trades and just recommending to everyone I can. And you know, a lot of people they came back for volumes 2, 3, and 4 real quick. So
listen,
try to know.
If Kill or Be Killed is a good read, I see that being an option. That's something. If anything is going to be option, it should be Kill or Be Killed
already.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, so
awesome.
I like that. Go on, man. Good.
I got a question for you, because I know people run into this as a comic collector or whatever. Okay, say you're looking for books and they're not priced, or they're priced at a certain price point. If you take it to the front end, will you give them honor that price, or will you boost up that price depending on
whatever? No, whatever it is, it is. You know, like so I mean, hot books. There's a new hot book. There's probably 5 that just happened since we've been on. You know, that are just sitting in my bench for $3. No, you get it. It's that price. It is what it is. I forget what it was, but it hit the Key Collector app, and you don't have a chance to get everything and stuff like that. So the guy bringing up, it was like $4. It's like $25 now. No, it's $4 because again, now I care more about that $4 than that guy coming back again than like hiking that book for $20 and then like never seeing that guy again. Like I'd rather gain a customer that got a book for $3 that, oh man, so because he's gonna check my bins again. He's gonna come back like, oh, I found a good book here. I'm gonna come back to that store. So no, I have no problem with that, man. Like if you find one, that's awesome. You know, like especially if you're a regular or something like that, good. You know, like the good guys got to get a win, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than
Yeah.
turning away clientele that comes in there all the time, even if they find like some hidden treasure. Because that's the thing about hunting for comics. It's a hobby.
Yeah.
You always look for like in a way buried treasure for stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you find it, you bring it. Because like I've had like Gomez could attest to this. Like I can find something, bring it to the register, and they reprice it right there in front of the register, which is poor taste as a seller.
Yeah, I don't like that. And so we have two very, very small stores. So like when we do get collections and stuff like that in, we'll have boxes like on the floor that aren't priced yet. And we have a lot of people that come in to see a new box. Oh yeah, go through it. Sure.
Right.
Like in those, I tell them, listen, nothing's priced yet. If you want to make a stack, then that's then I'll get to it. You guys come in next week, whatever. Then I'll price it out. That's the only time stuff isn't priced. It's just if I haven't gotten to it. And I give them the heads up, saying, listen, you're welcome to go through it. But like I just haven't gotten to it yet. But anything else that has a sticker on it, that's the price it is. So
that's understandable.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. So no, I don't. I mean, I've heard stories of shop owner, and I'm not telling anybody how to run their store. It's just how we do it. So like I'd be mad if I was a customer. It took like an hour going through books to bring them up, and it's not the price on there. So like I get that. I do get that.
Yeah, shout out to what he said. Poor taste. That's the king of the Golden State tax in effect. Oh man, shout out to Will for that one.
Oh my God.
Alex does right. Listen, man. Yeah, definitely, man.
It's good.
And that's
Jason.
Smart. Yeah, that's a smart move because.
Actually, I'm sorry. Unless your name is Hank, I'm sorry. Then it's triple.
Starting Monday.
Oh damn! Sorry, Hank. Sorry.
Screw that. All right.
Hey, don't forget to sub and hit that notification bell, Hank.
Let's make sure you sub. That's right. Oh man.
But what I was saying is like that's what brings people back because I have like maybe one shop or two shops that I'll go because they honor that price, like you said. And there's one or two shops that I won't go because they do things the opposite way. And that's what that you said. You learn that you earn that trust and that customer that will come in. Now that they're not just getting back issue bins, they'll probably pick up new books from your store. Right. And you gain them from both areas. Which you gain that in the long run, you gain that trust and that comfortableness that a person comes and feels that no matter what happens, I'm going to be treated fairly. And that's what at the end of the day, because when King of the Golden State says, we'll go to a comic shop, I have one comic shop that I will look for books, and he won't price until after I'm done looking at for him. So I'll sit there for about another half hour while he's going through shit and looking. And it's irritated to me because I owe my brother-in-law probably like a couple months. And I was like this close to say, you know what, let me go somewhere and I'll be right back. I wasn't going to get that shit. I was just going to take off because it's impatient. It's one of those things where it's like it's hard for me to be a collector, to do the work that King Golden State says, to dig in those books and then all of a sudden don't get rewarded. And I told him, I said, if in the future, can you price some of these books to help me out because I'm time limited and it's just further area out from my area. And and that one, and then there was another one that I tried to put a book on hold and probably about a month prior, maybe a little bit before, but around that range, he didn't honor that book. They put it on the rack for like triple or quadruple. I said, what happened to my pool? They said, no, I know why you wanted that book. I said, I only wanted one copy. I didn't ask for 4 or 5.
Right.
And they were kind of like, no, because they're thinking I was going to be a flipper, which I don't flip books. And I don't even care if people do. Like, if you're a customer, right? I don't care what you do. Once you buy that book, I don't care what you do with it, man. It's your book. Yeah. So, like, it's your thing. But, yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, you just, again, like, I said, we got new collections in. It's not priced, and I tell people, obviously. But other than that, my opinion just should be priced already. Because, again, now that guy who's pricing out your books could be doing something else, or helping other customers. Now he's taking a half hour with your books, and you don't even know if you're going to buy them. So, like, it should be ready to go. And I think that, like, hurts because I feel like if it's not priced, let's say you're going to grab 10 books, you're not sure how much you're spending. If it's already priced, you already kind of have that idea, and now maybe I'll grab another 20 or something like that as the bins. Makes sense.
So, yeah, it's just, I'm not a fan of that. Like, it's got to be priced and ready to go. And, like, if it turns hot, like I said, who cares? I'd rather make that $4 from a returning customer than make 20. I'll never see him again.
I mean, I get it, because like after like this, ever since the pandemic started, nothing was more important to a comic shop than repeat clientele.
Yeah.
And if you turn that clientele away by doing, stuff like pricing books up, at the register, or looking on eBay, or like, for example, what Gomez was talking about, like digging through stuff for a good chunk of the time and comes up to the register, and you spend all this time just pricing things up based off eBay prices and not getting rewarded for it. It's a real turnoff to that clientele.
Yeah, definitely. Also, like, what the eBay price is looking at, he could be looking at near mint prices. That book might not even be a near mint that he has.
It
so,
wouldn't
like,
even be a near mint, yeah.
So like, the conditions, as you guys know, I would tell you, condition is everything. So, I'm just not a fan of that. And like I said, you got to keep your customers, who support you, you got to support them.
Sure.
I made a lot of friends, a lot of customers that turned really good friends. We hang out with a lot of them, and if I was in Cali, we'd go for a beer right now.
Hey, calm down, Gomez. Calm down. Relax, right?
Hey, come on, bro. Let me have my shine, dude. Come on.
It's just, I made so many friends and met a lot of cool people through this job. Why would I, piss them off like doing stupid stuff like that? So and not in on that, except for Hank.
Screw Hank, man.
Yo, real quick, Alex, for the people in the tri-state area, man, you have 2 brick and mortars, right? Y'all do small shows too, right? Y'all go to small shows?
So we have 2 stores, one North Bergen, 7512 Bergen Line in North Bergen, and then 563 Cedar Lane in Teaneck. They're about 25 minutes apart or so. And then we do one show a month, Jersey Comic Book Show, or I forget exactly what he calls it. But yeah, there's we do it in Wayne, at the Wayne, there's a hotel in Wayne, the Wyndham by Baymont, or Baymont by Wyndham, one of those 2. So we've been doing that. We've been doing Clifton, but then they moved it because of COVID. So now it's in Wayne, and once a month. The next one is the 27th. It's usually the second Sunday of the month, but they switched it around this month, so now it's the last Sunday in June. So actually, it would have been today, so I would have missed this show. I would have missed this show. I just thought it. I would have missed it again.
It worked out, though. It worked out, so we good.
Can't make that up. I just thought of that. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so listen, I'm bound to bump into you, because me and my boys, we go to a few of these shows in Clifton and stuff like that. So
you guys are like neighbors.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. Like, we bring a lot of dollar boxes. We have, I'm not saying I have major. I don't have Detective 27 or anything like that. But, we have some.
Damn it.
I know. Yeah, no, but we have some cool slabs. We have some cool slabs, some minor walkies. Because it's tough. Because when you get stuff in for the store, like, I can't hold it, till the show, because I got to, it goes right on this wall in the store. So a lot of times when the show happens, those keys are gone.
Right.
But we bring whatever we can, and the dollar boxes are always new, and there's some definitely minor keys in there you grab, and for $1, I'm not going to price it out right at you on the show, but it's cool. It's a good time. It's a good time.
My man said Costco already said both in North Jersey. I will be heading to South Jersey at the end of the month. I will try to make it up there. Yeah, definitely, Sam.
Yeah, man, definitely. Definitely reach out to me on Instagram. Let me know you're coming up. Yes. I'll be there.
Yeah, buy Gomez something for us, Sam. All right?
Yeah.
Yo, so Broski, you have any more questions? Or
so I don't see a lot of. Well, now I see a few, but there's a comic shop, like business owners that own a company. You post a lot of books, like variants, before your store offers them to the shop. Is there a lot of people that follow you that go to your shop? Because I've seen a few people claim stuff, because I'm always on that. Was it easier for you to do that opposed to wait for the shop to come out the day of the release? What's better for you? What's been better for you lately? Is it or is it the IG post?
Yeah, it's definitely the IG posts. Especially for variants, it's become. I get a lot of guys that if I don't post them by, it depends when the order comes in, but if I don't post them by
June, baby.
Yeah, if I don't post them by 3:00, I get a lot of texts saying, "What the hell are you doing?" So like, no, it's good. So it's just a lot of guys. They that's what they know my Instagram for. They know Tuesday afternoons is going to be variants, ready to go, and that's just how I've personally been able to sell them better. I feel like it's the fairest shot, because if they sit there Wednesday, I don't know who's coming in, who's not coming in, stuff like that. But I have a lot of guys that come in local pickup, or I'll send them up to my other store for them. I'll try to get them there. That's why a lot of times I do it on Tuesday. I'll have some guys claim it, and they go to the North Bergen store. I'm not there all the time. I'm mostly in Teaneck. So I'll try to get it there by Wednesday morning. So, they come in and they have it. So that's why, like, Tuesday afternoons I have it ready to go, and then Wednesday they come in and pick them up, or I ship them out. I try to ship them out on, Tuesday afternoon, or have it ready to go Wednesday morning. That's my main thing. I like to get stuff out to guys as quick as possible so they have their books. And I take packing and shipping very seriously. That's one thing.
You remember that? You know the episode I did, right? When I was the clown, it's probably in my channel, and then you sent me packy peanuts.
They ship you peanuts? Where?
I ship you peanuts?
Oh yeah, I have a video. I was like, packing peanuts. Remember that shit? And I never seen packing peanuts that day. But it was like perfect timing because, like, it was like almost like if I set it up for you to ship me with packing peanuts on purpose. It's like, and I remember you messaged me like, bro, you have me dying because I was like, remember that shit? And I was like, and my wife said, when I was done, my wife said, what's up with the room? Why is there so much fucking peanuts everywhere? I was laughing, though. I thought that shit, I replayed that laugh at my own shit. Yeah.
Oh man,
yo, Jason. Yes, I'll be pulling up on Clifton. I used to go to Clifton with me and Biggs, home of the New York Warriors, in the chat there, man. We roll up there all the time, man. Not all the time, but we try to go there.
When you get out there, right?
When we get out there, yeah, exactly. E-Rod is the guy out there, though.
Jason's my indie guy. That guy knows his indie books. That's his thing for sure. So
okay.
Yeah, Jason can talk indie books for sure.
All right, dope, man. Let me see, my man. He says he has a question. Comments are great. Shout out to Anthony, man. He says, how long does it take to prep for IG sales on Tuesdays?
It take a while. So we get on Tuesdays is actually a 3-man job. My dad is still in the store all the time, so he's there, and we got this other guy, Ron. So the order comes in Tuesday. Yeah, we hope you get it as early as possible. So then it takes about an hour and a half to process the order, depending how big it is, and then we do our subscribers on Tuesday also. So we have the books ready to go for them on Wednesday, and then after that, that's when I post the books for the variants. So usually I try to start posting by like 1:30, 2 o'clock, as long as the shipment's there on time. I know last week the shipment didn't come till about 5:30, so we were kind of screwed.
Damn,
we're kind of at the mercy of UPS and at the mercy of Diamond. A lot of times I don't get the variants, or I get books that I ordered that don't ship, and then they don't come in. And then a lot of people don't realize that, it's like when the store says they're short, or they got short, they're not BSing you. They really are. We Heroes Reborn, we didn't get any cover A's. They sent us a different cover this past week.
Oh, Heroes Reborn. That's great.
Yes, but it's just we have guys that get nothing but A's, so it's like So yeah, it's just it's a process, but it takes a few hours. But like I said, by 1, 2, 3 o'clock, I'd like to have everything ready to go to post on IG.
Nice, man. Yeah, he says, Alex be taking care of my indie orders like clockwork. Listen, man, yo, I'm curious to see what you're reading, Jason, man. Let me know.
Yeah. DM.
Yeah, Jason, he's got a lot of vault books. I know that. Nottingham, he was getting that.
Yo, Nottingham, Nottingham's my favorite read right now, bro. Yeah. All right, Jason.
Yeah.
Shout out to Biggs. Jimmy C puts us on Clifton Comics Show the first time he went back in 2016. Yeah, Biggs, home of the New York Warriors. Yeah. We go, when we can. E-Rod is there early in the morning. So he's all there all the time.
Those shows are a lot of work, man. Setting up, especially Wayne now. So Wayne is terrible. They got this. It's this one elevator it feels like it was built in like the 1800s. It's terrible. So you got to be the first one there to get it. Then you got to run up the stairs and call it up. Otherwise you're done. And you got to set up. So we're there by like 6:30. It's a long day, so, but the shows are fun, and you don't realize how much work goes into it. You think you just set up and you're boom, but it's a lot of work, but it's good. It's rewarding because, again, there's a lot of people you only see once a month. There's a lot of good people there, a lot of good vendors. I mean, it made some real good friends there. So the shows are cool. Yeah.
Alex is great getting me books. Always has his personal touch and autographing his name on them. Hey.
To Hank.
I'm about to show you issues 1 to 3 Nottingham on New Comic Book Day. Listen, man, yo, Jason, let my man Alex know that Nottingham is a great read, bro. Let him know.
I'm still missing number 2, man. I'm still fighting.
You definitely need to read it. But I put him on Nottingham, definitely, man. Peter Porker, man, what is going on? He said something killing the children. Department of Truth, Nottingham, all great reads. And I agree with you, man. Clifton is a great show. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Department of Truth is crazy, man. That book is stupid hot.
yes, it is, man.
It's crazy, that book. Yeah, you like conspiracies, that's your thing.
Exactly. It's like the X-Files. It's like the X-Files from the 90s. Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Appreciate that, Alex. Thanks for joining us, man, today, man. You know,
anytime. Yeah, this is cool, man. Anytime I'm willing to come back. This is awesome.
yeah, definitely, man. Look, my man Alex is gonna, chill with us for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do next up. We're gonna do some CBSI, guys. Let's do some cover tunes from Mike Morello, guys.
Sure, why not?
So guys, again, man. Before I move on to this, man. Again, here's his IG, guys, man. ANS right there, guys. Hit him up there. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, like the same thing he does for Broski, he can do for you guys. They can set up a nice little pull list for you guys, and set up some books with him, man. And Broski can attest. They do great shipping. So.
Oh yeah.
Peanuts.
Yeah. And like you said, FOC. You watch our FOC on Fridays. You miss something. You already know. I think Comics are great. Sub them up. Go ahead and hit him up with the FOC. Maybe before the cutoff. He can probably pull you something too in the future too, and he'll tie it in with the variants that you purchase if you do the claiming on Tuesday. So just be on the lookout for that. And like you say,
like I said, man, like I was telling you guys off air, like just everybody knows, like the Tuesday before a book comes out, it's not a pre-order. So like FOC is so important. Like
yes, guys.
If everybody did, what the Broski does, it would be so much easier to get your books. So that's FOC is a huge show.
I messaged him like at fucking was it like 10 o'clock your time on Monday. I'm shit. I forgot.
As long as it's before midnight, we're good to go. By the way,
I just woke up, bro. Come on.
Again, guys, man, listen, man. Shout out to CBSI make sure you check out the videos that we do with them for FOC, and make sure you put your orders in with ANS. All right, guys. You see how I got that in order, guys. Make sure you do that, guys. Watch the FOC video and holla at ANS. Right.
Exactly, and also, like I said, that now you told me like the IG page for that, with all those variants. I was like, damn, you messed up, broski. You messed up, son.
Yo, our brother, man, Doom, what's going on, bro? My man's taking a vacation from his vacation. So shout out to Doom. My man, he lives in Hawaii, so he said, yeah, I'm on vacation. I just flew to another island. That's all I did. Shout out to Doom, man. Enjoy it, brother. Enjoy it. Does he do mystery boxes? I don't think so. I don't think they do mystery boxes.
He did mystery variants.
Yeah, I did mystery variant packs. I still have some of those. I do those every now and then. But other than that, I'm not really big on the mystery boxes. Yeah. I like the mystery variants, but I'm not big on the box. I mean, personally, I'm gonna drop like $50 on a mystery box. I'd rather just spend $50 on what I want. So I don't know. It's just how I am with mystery. Okay. But there's a lot of good ones though. I know there's a lot of good mystery boxes out there, but yeah, I do mystery variant packs every now and then, but that's about it.
yeah, your boy Jason is putting you on the spot. He said you should see the email chat I have with Alex from my FOC.
It's quite impressive. Yeah, it's quite impressive.
Wow, damn. There you go, man. All right, guys. So let's move on, man. Let's start this CBSI cover tunes guy from Mike Morello, guys from CBSI again, guys. And this week he's doing some Loki. All right, guys. Let me just turn on my damn tablet so I can read a little bit of what he wrote down in the article, guys. Again, man, as a reminder, man, he is not including incentive covers in this article, but none will break 3-digit price barriers for you guys. All right, so he's not breaking bank here, but he just want me, put out some books so y'all can be aware of. All right, guys,
okay.
Like this, man. All right. So first book he's gonna show off here, man, with Loki is going to be here. Journey into Mystery issue 108, guys. Cover done by Jack Kirby, as y'all know. He put the price range. I should have wrote it down here on the screen here. He says $30 to $75. More if it's a high grade, basically. So he put here. Well, by this point, it is unlikely that most of us is running out of and buying Journey into Mystery 85 at current prices. Yeah, okay, not me. You know what I mean? You know, however, for those who want also early Loki action on great covers, that also happens to sport a versus Thor battle or whatever on the cover. Look no further. The best part is that relatively decent copies can be had for $50 or less, which outstands me. Guys, what do you think of this cover here, man? I'm liking it. I'm digging it. Screams beautiful. Silver Age, the colors, the yellow, it pops, Thor, the battles, everything. Even the little floating hair of Doctor Strange is pretty dope. You know what I mean? So I'm digging it, guys. Gomez, what do you think?
Yeah, it's dope. I've never seen this ever in the wild, and if I did, it's probably not in a great condition that because of the year. But 108, like I said, but I like the way the yellow is. Everything. Loki, I never even seen this before in my life, to be honest. As a comic out in the wild, but I haven't been searching it. So, yeah, the dope.
There you go. What do you think, James?
There's so much going on with this cover. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It's like I've never seen this cover before. First of all, yellow cover. Yeah. Thor's got his hammer in his hand, but it looked like he's supposed to throw the hammer, but instead he's throwing Loki. Doesn't it look like that? I mean,
it looks like he is throwing Loki. You're right.
Like he just like threw him like a rag doll or something like that. Of course, you got the Doctor Strange. You're like, oh, by the way, all this other stuff with wording in Doctor Strange, and then there's this lady in the background, and it's like, okay. I mean, there's a lot going on. I mean, I would definitely have to look for this cover. I might even have it. I'm not sure. I've never seen this.
I don't doubt it.
No.
Shout out to Mike Morello for putting it out there, right? Yeah. Alex, what do you think of this, man?
I'm gonna go check my back issue bins. I'm gonna raise the price real quick.
That's
a good cover. I like that.
There you go, man. Hey, listen. A lot of people disagree, but listen, I'm thinking.
Hey, David just mad because it ain't a girl cover. You know how you like that.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so we're gonna move on, man, from Journey into Mystery, guys, to Loki issue number. What is this? Number 1. This is from the 2004 series. Price range he put from $3 to $12, which is an affordable book here, man. He puts down. Remember when the Ribic's cover were this awesome? I mean, I kind of still think he does some good work. Still, Morello. Such fantastic use of space and depth of shadow. More interesting is the detail in this cover, which Ribic seems to have abandoned on more recent works. I mean, I'm kind of disagree with you because I'm seeing some of his work and I still think he's doing his thing. Aside Ribic, but this cover is amazing though, Mike. So shout out to you for this one, man. I'm digging it, liking it, man. Go ahead. What you guys think?
No, it's dope. I like the way he did if you tell detail, you said details, the background and the shading of with Thor. And how he had the shading in the background, the detail of Loki and how he is with his little horn shit. So I like it. It's different. It's something different. I probably passed on this, but now that I look at it now, it's probably something I'll probably look for in the back issue bins myself in the future. So dope.
All right, James.
This is one I didn't pass on. I bought this when it first came out, actually, and it's one of those things where it's like. I had to double check my collection just now. I was like, "Do I have this?" Yeah, I got the. It was a 3-issue mini, and Isai Rubik is killing it with this thing, man.
Yes.
Like he's definitely one of those respected, not collected kind of artists, in my opinion. Man.
So,
we might have to bring him up. We might have to bring him up on that one.
For sure. But it's a great cover.
Yes. And my man Alex, what you think?
Yeah. Now Ribik, you guys are right. Ribik still kills it now. But this is a good one. I remember not having this not too long ago, actually. But anything Loki right now is gone pretty much. So that's a good one.
Yeah, somebody bought it at his shop for was it $3.99?
Well, no, I priced it when they brought it to the counter.
Oh, man. All right,
25.
Well, we're gonna move on from Loki number 1 from 2004 to Loki, Agent of Asgard, issue number 3. Cover done by Olivier Coipel from 2014, guys. I'm digging it. I'm liking it. It's nice little art thing going on. Let me see what he wrote down here. He put price range from $10 to $25. Okay.
Wait. He said no variants, right?
No, he said this is non-incentives.
Oh no,
it's like a B cover. It's like a B cover, basically.
This is a B cover?
Yeah, that's what
this
it is.
He didn't put down what it is. If this is a B cover, no. All right. So he put that in the article. He put, remember when Ribik's? Oh no, I already read that shit. Listen. He did put down. This is a B cover. This is a B cover. By the way.
All right.
All right. Yep. This is a. Oh shit. Okay. This is a 1 in 50.
It's 1 in 50, bro.
This is a 1 in 50. Remember.
That's why.
Hold on. Remember, I am featuring them now as long as they're cheap. Okay. All right.
We had this conversation before, and Morello's changing the freaking rules now.
Like when you go on the counter with the
That's right.
Because Mike, I saw that, I was like, dude, wait, does that say variant edition on the bottom? I'm like, that's not a B cover.
Yeah, but listen, As long as it's cheap, he says he's gonna put it down. Shout out to Mike. All right, he's expanding the books now, which is cool, I guess.
Oh my god!
Yeah, but copies are selling for $10 to $25. He's putting, which makes no sense for what is one of Loki's best modern covers, and one that isn't terrible common. What he put down, print run from 27,472. So I'm guessing he got the numbers of the print run on this one. So there is probably less than 550 of this one. Oh shit! Okay, this is a 1 in 50.
Yeah. I know.
I mean, what do you think? All right, we're gonna start with James. Since James got something to say. James, what do you think about this?
I remember when we had this conversation. It was like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be variants or whatchamacallits and shit. But it's like, this is a cool cover. It's pretty wild looking. Oliver Copiel does some great artwork, man. Yes. Going way back to when he first started. I forgot what the hell he started with. But he did some really good stuff, and this is really dope. His art gets better and better, like as the years pass. And yeah, thanks to Mike Morello, now this thing's probably going to sell like in the next 10 minutes. Thanks, Mike.
Hey. You know what I mean?
I mean Morello. Thanks, Morello.
Yo, and my man Alex, what you say, Alex?
I think it just hit the key collector app, actually.
No, it's $100 now.
It's $100. That's right. Plus tax. That's a cool cover. I like that.
Dope. Broski, what you got to say, bro?
I'm with the was David S&MC. This cover is kind of, he's holding his snake. You know what I mean? It's like getting treasure. So I don't know. It's one of those ones where he's like grabbing the snake. I don't know. It's no different. The face is, I don't know. I liked everything, to be honest. But the face of Loki is different. I'm not really feeling the structure of the face of how he drew it. So that's just me. Copiel has been drawn a little bit better when it came to. That's just my point of view, to be honest.
Just say Morello fucked up. Just tell me fucked up.
You know what? I was thinking maybe it's only on Cover Fire, not Cover Tunes. Think about that.
Okay, I don't believe it.
Oh man! All right.
This is filed under Morello fucked up.
this one, not so, Mike. But the rest,
you should skip this one, bro. We're going next.
All right, we're going to go next. Next book is going to be Journey into Mystery, issue 633, guys. Back for 2012. Cover done by Stephanie Hans. All right, guys. Here we go. He says the price ranges from $1 to $5. Okay, all right,
yeah.
All right.
I believe.
All right. A continuation of the legacy numbering on these, and you may recognize the number because of its much more well-known B cover, which is one of the most famous original Venomized covers. Yes, we talked about that and we showed it on this show before. And one of the rarest. As such, the Incredible A cover gets the Shaft, which I'm pretty sure this is the first time I'm seeing it. You know what I mean? It is the pinnacle of this run by Hans with fantastic drama and tension. Beautiful colors and light, along with the great layouts. Guys, what do you think of this cover right here, guys? Broski, what you think?
I like it. It's Stephanie Hans. It's Stephanie Hans. It's she's always been a great artist when it comes to her artwork. It's different. I think, to me personally, it looks dope, but I think people probably look even better in person. For $1 to $5 comic, it's in that range. It's not big. It's not big key. It's just the fact that Loki's on the front, correct? So it's Stephanie Hahn's artwork. So you can't miss out with this one. So this one will be one of those things I'll search and now that he's pointed out Mike Morello, and it's dope. I like it.
I'm listen, Morello. You redeemed yourself from the last one. This one, I'm liking it. I'm digging it. Stephanie Hans, I love her art. She's amazing. James, what do you think?
You know what? Stephanie Hans is amazing. This one's not one of her hits for me. I mean, this one's an okay cover. It's not one where I instantly reach out and pull it off the rack and purchase it, but it's okay. It's not that great.
Okay, all right, my man Alex, what you say?
Yeah, and I like Stephanie Hahn, so I'm big on this one. The pitchfork kind of thing reminds me of the Devils. Unfortunately, that's my team. So like I like that, but right. So I would get this for $1, But if I brought it to my own counter, I'd probably price it to $5.
There you go. So we got 2 more books, man. We got 2 more Loki books, and we're gonna go on. He said he's calling these quick hits, right? And I'm from the look of them, man. They're pretty dope, man. This is Siege Loki #1, cover done by Marko Djurjevic. Yo, listen, man. Back from 2010, I'm digging it. I'm loving it. He put down something real quick. He put, oh shit, it's a $3 to $5 book. All right, cool. He said a fantastic headshot cover with personality for Miles. Great texture and detail, excellent lighting. I'm agreeing with this. I love the cover of Djurjevic, man. I'm liking it. Those Siege covers is dope. This one right here is badass. Broski, what you say?
Djurjevic, he's a very underrated, not respected but collected artist. He has some dope ass art. You can tell right now. He does a lot of racial variants. If you look for him on eBay or whatever market you want to check, yeah, it's a dope ass cover. He has sick ass art. I like it.
Yeah, James only has 6 to 10. I believe that too. I believe that.
You know what, though? I fell asleep on this though, because there's a black and white variant, and I know if it's still there, I know we're in the Bay Area where I can find it.
Okay. Is it around where I live?
Nowhere close to where you live, man.
That's
the opposite direction. But no, I saw this. I kind of passed on it because, the only thing that turned me off is the fact that it says
check private chat.
But no, it's a cool cover nonetheless.
Yeah,
I like it.
It is. Alex, what do you think?
Yeah, this is my favorite one posted so far. I like this. The white eye just pops. It's so subtle, but it really works. The background's cool on it. This is easily my favorite one he posted so far.
Yes, I agree so far, man. But it has some competition with the last one, man. It's gonna be this one here, Vengeance, issue number 4, back from 2011. Cover done by Gabriel Delato, guys. Gabriel Delato, and Delato done all the 8 covers to Vengeance series. Let me see. Price ranges $3 to $8. So I'm digging how you put the price ranges on these books, man. And he wrote down, I really wish it didn't have all the banners and trade dress messing it up, which I do agree, man. But it is an incredible Delato with great emotion and characterization, guys. Guys, what do you say about this cover?
Dope. Everybody looks for that. Vengeance was it first America Chavez, I believe.
Yeah, that book is crazy.
They look for that one, but they mislead all the others. And this is one that I never seen myself. So this just to show that Gabriel Delato kills it a lot with his artwork, and this is dope. I like it. It's different. That the art, the texture, the coloring, it's dope.
Yeah, I agree with you, James.
I gotta agree with David Seeking, man. There are not many good Loki covers out there. There are some good ones, but this one's fine. It's the only problem with it is for something with a white background, it's way too dark. I
guess what you say. Maybe it's just the picture itself. Man, I don't know how.
Maybe. It's decent. It's just there's something about it that just make it way too dark for something with a white background.
Yeah. He's on set taking pictures.
There you go. Got it. Got it all figured out there, didn't you, young man?
Oh man. Yo, and Alex, man. What you think, Alex?
I like this one, but I can't say the dude's name, but the last one, I think that one's the winner for me on this. Djurjevic,
yeah. I agree, man. No, shout out to the Doom, man. He said the Doom on vacation from his vacation. Yo, brother, what's up, bro?
How's that, brother?
How's it? How's
Good,
everybody?
brother.
Yeah, man. I just thought I'd jump in for a little bit, see what's going on, see what you guys talking about.
Yeah, over here talk about Mike Morello's fire covers. He's covering Loki this weekend.
Yeah, he screwed up
The lotto one.
Yeah, James, you think? I mean, for me, the only one cover I ain't like. That was the only one. That's it. The 1 in 50. The 1 in 50 I ain't like.
Snake.
Cover B.
The cover B. Yeah.
Cover B.
I tried, bro. I tried.
Yo, but Doom, how's everything with you, man? You good? You enjoying the vacation, bro?
Yeah, bro. I think I gained like 10 pounds. Yeah, been drinking every single night. We played like 3 courses, 3 rounds of golf. So, yeah, it's been good. It's been really, really good. Just relaxing with the family, chilling. I mean, obviously, it's beautiful back here, so can't really complain.
You got your groupie over here. You got David over here.
Yeah, your best bud.
Well, I'm actually going to be in Seattle next month, so.
Oh, y'all going to link up?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't
Look it out.
You guys have to, man. Come on.
You guys
What up
work
to
this
Thoro?
month.
There you go, man. Real quick, again, guys, man, if y'all don't know, man, at 9 p.m. Eastern, guys, 9 p.m. Eastern, he is doing his claim sale, guys, on his channel, guys. Make sure y'all go there and, y'all, check it out, man. Make sure, y'all say what's up, all right? So, let me see. Hold up. Let me just go back here and take this comment off. And, yeah, let me stop sharing. All right, guys, that's it, man, from us over here for doing the covered tunes, James. You see that covered tunes from Mike Morello at CBSI, guys. If you want, check them out at comicbookinvest.com, guys, man. They have dope ass articles, man. They know their shit, man. Those guys know their shit over there. So
Yeah, they do.
definitely check them out, man. And I think there's one that they put up recently of first appearance of certain characters in G.I. Joe, I think. So I was kind of about to read that, but I started watching other things and got distracted setting up for the show today. But yeah, man, talk about Loki since we did Loki, man. Has anybody seen the Loki show?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of it, man? Let's give a little review, man. What you thought of it, James?
No, I enjoyed it. I mean, it's like one of those, it's one of those few shows there is probably something for everybody in a way. Like as compared to like say Scarlet with a WandaVision and then Falcon Winter Soldier. I mean, there was mixed reviews for both of those shows. So far, the show has actually been pretty good just on all levels. So as far as there's a couple of scenes in there where I don't want to give it away, but it's like a good matte drawing of space. That's about all I can say. And I thought that was like one of the dopest parts of that episode. But other than that, I mean, there's a lot to look forward to as far as what's going on with that show.
Yeah, I enjoyed the beginning scene, how they showed the first Avengers movie and everything coming back together. Like all that stuff really, it was, because like I said before in Coffee and Comics, and I talked about it a couple times already. Loki's an OG. Loki's like one of the villains that in the MCU that he's been around and he's still around. You know what I mean? So good to have his show, and that character's pretty badass. I'm enjoying it. And there was one time, not one time. One thing that I really enjoyed was the dialogue between him and Owen Wilson.
Yeah, Mobius.
Yeah. I'm talking. Really enjoyed that. That character, Owen Wilson's character. And what is it, TVA? I never knew they existed in Marvel or what, if they even do. I don't know.
They do. Like if you go through the Thor issues, like the Walt Simonson run. Yeah, that one's in there.
Okay, all right. So to bring them to light now, it's pretty badass. I'm enjoying it. I like it. So I'm curious to see the final scene. I'm not really spoiling it because we don't know who the fuck it is. But who that person is.
We all have a fairly good idea.
Okay.
Especially with the trailer going on. When we saw like who we thought was the Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people saying it wasn't Black Widow. So I mean, if you're familiar with like the recent Thor issues and the Loki like comic books, then you know what to pick up. Like this guy's killing me. Fuck this guy. Who the fuck is better than this guy? No. I'll tell you one thing for sure. A lot of talk about the Kid Loki spec.
Yes.
So not only just the first appearance of Kid Loki, but if you look on eBay right now, the the Tron issue of Kid Loki. I think it's like a $250 book already.
Jeez.
It's like it's gone off the rails recently, and people are asking for a $250. I don't know if it's sold for it, but it's climbed up pretty high out of nowhere.
It's crazy what like the spec for these shows are doing. I mean, look at like X-Men 4 with Omega Red. Everybody thought he was going to show up in Cap, and that was like a $10 book for so long. Now it's like $80 graded. It's 3 and change.
Yeah,
and he never showed up. It's crazy.
He never showed up, and then like ever since that spec failed, it went down to like $40 now. It's like a $40.
Yeah,
book.
now it's a $40 book, which is still a lot for that because you could have got that a year ago for $10 mint. So it's just wild what these shows are doing for the spec game.
Yeah, I mean, like, plus, you bring that up, Alex, about the whole spec game. Like, the one thing that won't go away is the first Mephisto, and there is a reference in there, and I was like, oh shit, here we go again. Now, because at first we thought that was going to go away, but ever since this one scene, I'm like, oh man, this book will just never go away when it comes to spec. But no, like what David said, it has to be a female Loki. There's all that talk about that. So, like any iteration or anything that has to do with Loki right now, or what do they reach out for? I'd pick it up. Whether it's Thor #5 or maybe first Mephisto or maybe Kid Loki, especially Kid Loki. That one is it's one of those books that might not go away.
Yeah, I mean we just showed you right now from Mike Morello, man, some dope ass covers too from Loki. So keep an eye on those. You know what I mean? He said everybody's wrong. Mephisto's behind everything. Oh yeah. Who knows? But I'm on board with this, man. I 50 minutes right at each episode. What is it? 6 episodes this season, or
I don't know how many episodes it is.
Somebody told me it was 6, but I couldn't confirm that. But yeah, a couple people told me it was just 6.
All right, and from what I've heard, I think this is the only show that was confirmed for this is what Biggs was saying. For 2 seasons, Loki.
Okay.
That's fine.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So pretty dope, pretty badass, man. Get your Loki books, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Man.
Don't get them now. You pay too much.
Buy them now.
Why would people get it now? Don't get it now. Wait till this whole thing's done. I mean, unless you want to help ANS Comics out, make more money, you can go get it. Look, we've been doing this thing long enough for all of us to know to stay away from this stuff, man. So once the spec comes out, like it's that rush, right? Like we feel like we got to get something or else we miss it, kind of a deal.
FOMO.
But yeah, and it's gonna come down. So yeah, don't grab it now. But what I would say is make a list of all the books that are getting hot, like Loki, Agent of Asgard, #1, the first Kid Loki, all of that stuff. Like, at least write it down and wait till this whole thing chills out, because you're not gonna miss out on anything. Only the tried and true will stay, right? So that first appearance of Loki will always be the it book. But like Kid Loki, Female Loki, Spawn Loki, Gomez Loki. All of these things, all of these things will eventually come down to earth. So don't grab them now. Right now, unless you look for them, because then you might be able to, I don't know, get them for cheap, because there's somebody who has stuff out there that they don't know about.
Find them, yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, but please don't them now. Like, don't make lists. I'm gonna go clean my golf clubs now.
Just be ahead of the game. That's all. Bye,
buddy. Man. Bye. Freaking dude.
So yeah, man. Real quick, man. I don't want to sing too much, man. If y'all seen the He-Man Revelations trailer, man, for the series is coming out, I think next month. It's a 1-part. No, it's a 2-parter. I think each part is 5 episodes or 6 episodes, if I'm mistaken. But yeah, man, if you've seen the trailer for the Kevin Smith He-Man Revelations, it's coming. Go watch. That's all I gotta say. Go watch it. I think it's done by the same, according to what I heard of the same creators. If y'all watch Castlevania, that's on Netflix. It's the same creators as them. So you're gonna see similarities of how they look and He-Man. So I'm on board on this one, man. It's been a long time since we get a He-Man cartoon. You know what I mean? Or yeah, you know what I mean. And I mean they always been bringing the action figures. That's been drawn out throughout the years, whatever. But to see a nice action animation, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not only, it seems like it's more drawn for like more adults than kids, if I'm not mistaken, from what I've seen. But yeah, I'm just so happy to have Kevin Smith behind this one, man. Because I'd rather have nobody else than Kevin Smith himself. One of the biggest nerds that we known, in pop culture. To get behind this, and yeah, I can't wait. I think it's the 23rd of July, guys, man. But I don't have the trailer, man.
It's July 23rd. You're right.
But go check it out, man, on YouTube, man, when you can, man. It's pretty badass. There's a scene with him fighting Skeletor. It's fucking epic. So yeah. I mean, I don't know if you have seen it. Has anybody seen the trailer?
I haven't seen it yet.
No, I saw the trailer. It looks good. I mean, I'm with JLS Comics on this one about the Tila controversy. I'm like, what?
Whoa, that's new to me. What's the controversy?
Oh no, it's like I guess it was supposed to be centered. The whole show's supposed to be centered on Tila, whatever. And turns out you see the trailer, and it looks nothing like it's centered on Tila at all. So it's basically just a regular like He-Man show. It looks good. It looks really good. So I'm looking forward to watching this. So July 23rd can't come faster.
Yeah. So. Yeah, definitely, man. That's what I want to say. Do we get Orko? You know what? Didn't see him in the trailer. I'm mistaken. So who knows? We'll see, man. We'll see.
That's a spec.
Don't bring it to my counter.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe they saw me that first Orko, man. I did that first Orko.
Yo, David, later, man. All right, man. Yo, so yeah, let's do, before we go, man. Let's do some show and tell, man. Some show and tell show for what we got recently, man. Who wants to go first? You want to go first, broski?
Yeah, I'll go first.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, you got something, James. You always got something.
I'll find something.
You know what? I would like to shout out, because this is a AOK from Rudy T, but I'd like to shout out his son, Jordan T. He's from the USMC, so United States Marine Corps. He's a first class, so congratulations on doing that, because I know they do a lot there for the men and women, for the Marine Corps and the Army and all that stuff. Shout out to them, and shout out to his son, like I said, Jordan T, for what he does for us, and like I say, the private first class. So I'd like to shout him out. I like to showcase the books that I got from him. So this was an AOK from him. He reached out to me one day. He says if he would like to get something together for me. I said, no problem, brother. I appreciate you. So he gave me some, because he knows I'm a big horror guy. So he gave me some, 30 Days of Nights. This is issue number 7.
Okay.
Issue number 4.
All right.
Issue number 5.
What up?
Issue 6.
Okay.
Issue number 8. Swamp Thing Winter Special.
That was a good read. That was a good read, man.
A real good read. And then we got issue number 3. So pretty dope. I have never really. I think there was a movie based on this, but I never really read the comic since issue number 2.
You've never seen
30 Days a Night?
Never seen that movie?
I think in issue number 1. I don't think I did. I can't remember. It's been a while. But Swamp Thing annual number 1, which I didn't have to.
Yo, it was good. 30 Days a Night.
It was a fantastic film, man.
So yes, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I was able to.
Rudy T. Oh, man, Rudy TT.
Rudy tell Dig Night.
Definitely, man. Shout out to his son too, man. For real.
Yeah, shout out to son, definitely. And I was able to pick up this book.
Look at you! You got the error variant. You got the error variant too.
Yeah, this one I was able to pick up, like the first appearance of Black Spectrum. So I was happy to get that one. I'm gonna get a chance to read this one right here. This is nice. The Last House on the Lake one.
Yeah, that was really good.
The nice house on
the last house on the lake.
And then I think Alex ANS Comics were talking about this Red Room. I did pick up the 1 in 10 from him. So this is the 1 in 10. So I can't wait to dig and read it myself.
Yeah, I gotta check that out still.
Yeah, I actually was gonna read it later on. That's why I had no bag and board, but that's what I got. And then I was able to pick up this one right here, Buddy Mask. It was the 1 in 15.
I need that, broski.
And then I was able to get this one. I guess this is like a 1 in 10. Was it Proctor Valley?
No, it's not
Proctor Valley. Yeah.
Is that Proctor Valley?
Yeah,
no, that'd be good.
Proctor Valley number 4. This is the 1 in 10.
Oh,
I just got it because I liked how the red in the background pops. There's another one I did. I think is that we only find them when they're dead. I think it was like issue 1 or issue 2, and there was a red background as well. So I'm gonna stuck it when it comes to stuff like this. I think it's pretty dope. It's almost like a negative variant, but I like this. So those are my show and tells this week.
Yes.
Appreciate it. I'm still waiting for my ANS package just so I will show it today.
It's coming this week.
I was just playing, brother.
I got you.
You know what? I usually do videos with ANS Comics when I get the boxes, but I had my computer took a crap like about 2-3 weeks ago. So I was using my phone for a minute, and finally, actually this weekend, I was able to get a computer, and now I'm back to square one. So I'm happy about that. And like I said, video coming out shortly with ANS Comics. Like, my FOC pull list, baby.
FOC.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, shout out to my man Geek Driven in the chat. X-Men Mike there. Marcos Big Joops and Chef Artie Harris is in the building. What is going on, man? So James, want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next. That's fine. Right. Yeah. So I talked crap about this company for a while because I couldn't find it anywhere, and then one day I walked in looking for Captain America 16, hoping to find that first sin, and then couldn't find that. But I ended up finding these.
Oh, okay.
And I find
First print.
No, second print.
I know. I'm just saying.
You wish. Found number 2, and of course number 3. So I got a lot of reading to do here. Like the guy at the shop was really cool about it. He even threw this one in there. It was that pizza detective thing, or I forgot what was it called. Caglia's, whatever that crap is.
Kazi Zoo. There you go.
Exactly. And then that Wales crap, Walesville. And then, of course, Tankers 1 and 2. So I got no excuse now, because, even if they're bad idea. Huh?
You said, do you hug the guys when you got your book?
No, I don't do that, man. That's Gomez. That's all Gomez.
Look at Jay's be like this. You're good, man.
That was stupid. Man. Shout out to the Walking Jedi, man, because I saw on my IG he put a couple of copies of this up. And I was kind of like, you know what?
Deputy Hans right there.
Yeah, and I was like, I need a copy of that. So he was cool enough to do an AOK and send me this. Also, he threw me a couple books in there too. Like
who was that?
Walking Jedi. The Walking Jedi on IG.
He's a good guy, really good guy in the community. He's been around for years.
He threw in the Domino second print.
Nice.
And then, of course, man, he just tugged on the heartstrings, man. Just told me, hey.
Oh, that's bad. I never seen that before. I need that.
Dave Stevens issue, not a variant, of Crossfire and Rainbow. Don't even have that. Now I do. And then Jim Bartell variant of Jim. Of course, it's got X-Men. She's got Campbell cover.
Nice.
And, of course, a Red Sonja he threw in there. And Flash Gordon. So,
okay.
I was like,
wait, what did you give him?
Thank you.
Give him a thank you card.
No, I will find something for him, you jerk.
Yo, dude, gotta put you out there like that.
I know, like
Online?
Wait, so if I give Walking Jedi a thank you, I get shit like that too?
Yeah.
You gotta give him a hug.
Get him up. Yeah,
I'll
give
him up on Instagram right now.
You do that. Also, went down the street to go see one of my cycle comic shops, whose the owner's crazy and nuts. So I was able to pull this off her wall real quick. Like for $20, newsstand cover of Second Carnage Also, another Mark Millar action there. Super Crooks, second print variant.
There we go.
And speaking of Orko, found that sitting around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Yes. Welcome to the club, my friend.
I know, brother. Shout out to Newbie Comics. Newbie Comics, I think, had spec on this. Mark Spector, Moon Knight, the first appearance of Randall Spector. So
Okay.
there's that. Of course, we got Wind, number 1. That's a variant. And then, of course, we got I know there's a Journey into Mystery 622 First Eichel. They were talking about that for a while, but saw this in the dollar bin box there, or no, sorry, variant box. And it's like the Indiana Jones cover. Finally, a Marvel cover that actually has a Marvel character for their title on the cover instead of just like random BS where it's like Journey into Mystery, but we'll put Captain America on there, you know, for a variant. Some bullshit.
True that.
And then, of course, more Journey into Mystery spec. First, Thori, the Hellhound or whatever.
And
So I literally got 2 copies of that. So there's that. And then, of course,
I'm going to say thank you right now to you so you can A-OK me that book, brother.
you're breaking up. Earlier last week, I made a trade with
I love you too, brother.
Earlier last week, I made a trade with Code Comics on Instagram, and I traded him a couple books just to get this copy of Strange Academy
That's
number
bad.
1.
$150.
Yeah, so that's about it. That's all. I mean, I could be.
Have you guys seen the Marvel previews number 30 that go up because of the Strange Academy?
Really?
Yeah, so Marvel previews number 30. I forget what's in the front. I think it's like Spider-Man and a bunch of other characters. But yeah, that book is starting to go up because it actually has the Strange Academy previews, which I guess predates the you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so,
another preview book up there, bro. So,
yeah. So you gotta watch out because there's another preview number 30 that has I want to say Moon Knight on the front. That's not the one.
Oh, there's bead covers for previews.
No.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, it's been happening, so I just want to let people know if you see it.
It's
I think
crazy.
one guy on the bay is asking for 50. One guy on the bay is asking for 90. I don't know what they're getting for these things, but just FYI, I thought I'd put it out there. Since you showed the Strange Academy book.
Yeah.
all right. Chef R.D. Harris, man. Have a good night, brother. Hey,
Yeah.
man.
Sleep well, bud.
My man Alex, you have something to show off? You wanna show off?
Yeah, man, I don't have anything recent, but just to continue, I don't know if it's gonna fit, but just to continue the Cesar Romero love that I have. My brother got me this for I think it was Christmas, but it's signed Cesar Romero. I don't know if the auto is gonna come out there, but and this is the only thing I have in reach really, besides my
That's
pops.
dope.
But I just can't get enough Cesar Romero Joker, so I just wanted to show that off. Yeah, that's my guy.
Romero never he refused to shave his mustache, so he had to paint
because the
over it.
makeup was over it. So I love it too because I have more statues and stuff of him, and like all his statues and his pops or everything else. It does have the stash on it, just covered in the white. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I got like I don't know 4 or 5 statues of Romero.
I appreciate you, Alex. Thanks for showing that, man. That was dope,
man. Yeah.
All right, I got a couple things to show off, man. I picked this one up. This is the last issue on the first series of Real Ghostbusters where they first appeared on comics, man. This is issue number 28. This is a VF Tania Mint copy there, man.
Yeah,
Good standard, man.
Yeah,
man. Real nice copy there. So I picked that one up. And I picked this one up. I pre-ordered this and it finally came. This is the Masters Universe retro line that came out, but this is the Panther version of Battle Cat. So
That's awesome.
I got that one. Had to pick that one up. I'm almost done. I think I'm missing like 3 more figures on that wave. And then the last book I want to show off is I'm a big I used to be back in the day wrestling fan, like old school wrestling. You know what I mean? I was big on it. I picked this one up recently, and shout out to MannyNYC. I beat you to that shit. Right? I beat you to this shit, right? Listen, this is a WWE number 2 from Boom Studios. This is the 1 in 10, if I'm not mistaken, of Bret the Hitman Hart, one of my
that's
favorite
sick.
wrestlers.
Shark
Yes.
They just came out with a docu on him, and the A&E doc.
I saw it last week.
I just watched it. I just finished it today. It was awesome. Yeah.
It was good. It was good, man. So So definitely pick that one up. That's this one right here, man. I know he was doing a signing in Queens in September, but that sold out already. This would have been perfect for that. But yeah, I'm gonna start on that, man. So that's all I have, man. Let me just put it back together here. I know Doom is on vacation. He ain't got nothing to show up by his club.
I mean, I only picked a couple of stuff actually.
Oh, okay, Doom.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right, Doom.
No, nothing crazy. It's just so there's one shop here. So just so you guys know, I'm on the Big Island. So or Hawaii, whatever you want to call the island. So the state is Hawaii, but there's also an island called Hawaii. Just FYI. So there's one comic shop like literally on the whole island. He didn't. I didn't really look for anything. He had like first appearance of Deathstroke, but his prices was kind of
steep.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was all right. It was all right because it was a super minty copy. But I wasn't here for comic shopping. But I did find a Nova 25. Sorry about the glare.
The final issue.
Last issue of the first series.
Yep.
Nice.
Nova 25. I think he had this for like $4. It's not in the best condition, but not bad. Picked that one up. And then this is a spec that kind of died out, but should be coming back. And I think King just kind of hit on it a little bit. But X-Men 193, so first appearance of Firestar in continuity. I know this was a big spec for a while, and then it kind of died out. So I figured now would be a good time to start picking this up.
Yeah, I got 3 of those.
Yeah, this on this wall. So, and then I don't know. So I have a lot of keys in my collection that I've never ever read in my life, and this guy just had a bunch of True Believer stuff. And you know what I mean? He had like all of
good reading material.
Yes. Oh no. That shit was funny, bro.
So he had like all these key issues, and I've never read them. I'll be like, oh, you know what? Maybe now's a good time to actually check them out because it's only like $1 a book or something.
That's dope.
But I didn't really go for comic shop hunting. He was okay. He had a lot of modern stuff, a lot of modern, and but it was all right. So yeah, I didn't do too much, but I figured those are the 2 books that I picked up.
Dope.
Yeah, it's tough for stores getting. I mean, us personally, just getting older collections right now. It is a lot of modern coming in. It's just really hard now getting like silver and bronze and stuff like that in. So I get why stores are just loaded on modern right now.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe the interest isn't there because his wall was full of like modern stuff and nothing that really interests. My collection style right now is I don't even know where it is right now. I'm literally in the mode of collecting what I like. Like we've always said it, but I think I finally achieved the fact that I can actually do that. Like literally collect what I like. But are you guys doing an interview with ANS later on? Like questions and stuff?
We already done. Yeah, ask him.
Ask him a question. Ask him a question.
Yeah, so no, there's always, we've never had a comic shop owner on a podcast, whether it was the old 9.2 crew, which is something I always wanted to get into. At that point, we wanted to talk about variants because I know there was a huge hate at one point for variants, especially, and I know a lot of comic shop owners didn't like the fact that they had to buy 25 or whatever it was. I don't know what the case was. It was a lot of stress. And plus, for people that don't know, like sometimes you have to beat the quantity that you bought the last time in order to qualify for these other variants. So it puts a lot of stress because you'll have titles that comic shops know they can't sell, but people want that variant, or at least they, there's like a hot artist on the variant. But anyway, that was like an old school subject. But I just was wondering, how was 2020 for you? Like, we saw it here in the YouTube market where things just went bananas and things was just crazy. Like, how was it in the comic shops? Did you feel that? Did you see that? Did you see like an uprising and just like new people you've never seen before, new customers? Were people dropping cash like abnormally?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. You know, in the beginning,
you.
like I said it before. Yeah.
No. But seriously,
yeah, no,
seriously, did you see that? Did you feel that?
yeah, yeah, no, definitely did. And like I was kind of asking before, it was in the beginning, it was scary. We didn't know what was gonna happen. Like they stopped printing for a couple months, so it was like, uh-oh. So then, like, so we didn't know what's going on. But once we were able to have people back in the door, it's been wild. Yeah, people dropping a lot more. I mean, we definitely lost some customers, but what we lost, we doubled in new ones, for sure. New subscribers, new people picking up the hobby again. That found their books because they were home, had nothing to do, like, oh yeah, let me start this up again. A lot of people that sat home watched Netflix, and so they watch those Marvel shows. Like, oh, now I'm gonna come in and do that because they had nothing to do. So yeah, that definitely the business it's the best I've ever seen it. It's been crazy busy. Those, the stimulus checks definitely helped. A lot of people use that money to throw right into the store, which is great. And that definitely really helped us. And now it's still going. I mean, but it's everything. It's new books. Like the spec market's crazy, so a lot of people coming in. I think the titles in general are better. The stories are better. And then it's also collectibles. I mean, pops are crazy. Action figures are crazy. We weren't selling Marvel Legends that well, and now they're flying. And it's just been really good. Overall, both stores have been really killing it lately, and not just us. Like I said before, I'm friends with a few other shop owners, and they're the same thing. The only thing against us right now is the supplies. Getting supplies is tough right now. BCW is the main guys in town for supplies, and I mean, you could be waiting a year for supplies right now. Right now, I'm almost out of boxes completely. We had another company that we're using for bags and boards. So that's really the main problem right now. But other than that, business has been really, really good.
That's nice, man. That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome, man. What do you think about this whole, like, I guess, what am I trying to ask? I guess there's a lot of nostalgic stuff that's been getting kind of deeper into the pricing market and stuff like Star Wars, Pokemon cards, and all of that. Do you do with Pokemon as well in your stuff, in your shop?
Yeah, Pokemon's tough. So we definitely do. So our distributor for cards, it's pretty screwed up with how they do it. They kind of take care of the bigger accounts first, and then we get the remnants or whatever it is. So we get Pokemon, but we get a certain allotment, and then that's it. And once that pricing is gone, I'm paying eBay prices just to get stuff in. So like we've been buying Pokemon a lot of times on eBay and just selling it, and if we make $1 or $2 on it, people were coming in because we have a Target right next to our T-Next store, and you can't find anything. You can't find anything there. So people coming in, and some packs I got to charge $8.49 on them, but they're like, wow, you have this. Like, yeah, so make $1 or $2, but those guys have kept coming back. So that's kind of what we do in Pokemon right now. It's just really tough. It's kind of not really a fan of how our one distributor does, but we found another one, so hopefully we're good to go in the future. Pokemon's crazy. I mean, it's insane. People are buying just boxes that I couldn't sell more than a box of a set probably a couple years ago, and now I'm selling 12, 13, 14 boxes. It's insane.
Yeah.
Nice. So all these pandemic collectors, like, what are they collecting? Like, what seems to be like the stuff that's moving right now as far as comic wise? I hate to say pandemic collectors, but then I feel like a lot of them came out of the woodshed during the pandemic.
It's definitely, I was saying before, indies for sure. There's a huge market. I mean, if people hear low print, they're in. But like they've been good, so the indies have been good, and DC, pretty much anything and everything Batman. DC's been really good ever since Tynion has taken over for Batman. Anything Tynion touches is just gold. I mean, Something's Killing the Children, the Nice House on the Lake is going to be huge, I think. So like, Tynion's just killing it for them. He's kind of like their hype man. Marvel had has Kate's, and I think Tynion's like kind of like counteracting that for DC. But indies and Batman is leading the way on everything.
I agree.
And sorry, can I ask one more?
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Go ahead, man. We already asked our questions at the beginning of the show. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
you did?
good.
My bad. I didn't get
No,
to
it's all
turn
good.
in.
All
I
good.
just got. Did you guys already ask these questions?
No,
The last one you just asked, it was kind of similar to something we asked, but it's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That
So,
was okay, bro.
so as far as like getting back to normal, quote unquote, where do you see, like, I guess, did you guys already ask this? Where do you see the comic? Where do you see your shop, I guess, doing? Like, do you feel like you're still going to be stable? Do you think you'll get busier? You think it'll slow down? Do you think the market's too crazy right now? It will see a correction? Like, have you thought about any of this? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I'm always thinking ahead. Always trying to think ahead. What's next? What's a new product or something like that? But for the market, comic market in general, it's tough. I don't know if it could stay as amazing as it is right now, but I don't see it ever going really slow anytime soon. I just really think like the stories in general are the best they've ever been in recent memory. And just the hype is real, and as it's crazy. As long as spec is a thing, and like everybody comes in with that key collector, and there's an alert, people come in, and I think all these shows. I think Disney Plus has been great for the comic community with everything that's available on one streaming platform and all the new stuff coming out that people watch movies. Now they're gonna come in for the books. I just don't see anything. I don't see anything slowing it down anytime soon. I really don't. I think this, as long as the stores are run right, and a big thing for stores is like just if you have a pull list, just come in and pick up your stuff, even if you're gonna drop out. Just pick up your stuff. Don't let stores get stuck with it. And as long as you're not stuck and stores run that the right way, I think the industry's in a good spot.
Yeah.
What I do?
No. Thoro say, yo, dude, turn into the Bubble Walters of comic books now. Yo, and these freaking names, man. My man, Fat Murdoch. Yo, these names are incredible. I love the names, man. Again, guys, man, before we go, man, on Thursday, our new comic day review, guys, we will be covering 5 books this week, man. We're going to be doing Venom 35, the conclusion of Venom. That's right, guys. The Berserker 3, Radiant Black 5, Nightwing 81, the hottest book right now, in my opinion.
Yes.
And Nottingham 4, man. You already know, man, how I feel about that book, guys. All right, so
it's about time they fixed Nightwing, remembering who he was. I couldn't stand that when he was just shot in the head and he didn't know who he was. That was awful. Like, I'm glad that's like one of the best books again.
And again, guys, just less than a half hour from now, guys, man, go to Thoro's channel, man. Make sure y'all go there at 9 p.m. Eastern, guys. He's having his sale there, guys. Auction claim sales. You know how he does, man. And then tomorrow, guys, you catch me with Biggs on his channel, man. At 9:30 p.m. Eastern, guys, man, I will be doing New York Warriors comic auction. I am dusting off the mic, and I am back hosting it, basically. You know what I mean? So let's do this, man. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Excited. And again, guys, man, on IG, follow my guys over here, ANS guys, man. Make sure you follow these guys, man. They have 2 locations, brick and mortar locations. One in Teaneck, and the other one, where is it?
In
North Bergen. North Bergen, yeah.
North Bergen, guys. So check them out, man. By IG. You can also start a pull list on IG with them, guys. That's what Gomez does. So you can do it too. You know what I mean? So
Gomez, I need your list, by the way.
I know. Hey, I got to tomorrow, brother. I actually wrote down. You want to see it now?
What's going on with it? Man? All right. Hey, he does look like he's in the winter protection program. You're right. It's just, I guess, the camera angle, the shadow or something. Yeah. Oh man. Let's start saying our goodbyes, but let's start off for our special guest, man. Let you do your thing, shout the ANS and do your thing, man. So final thoughts and shout out my man Alex.
Yeah, first of all, thank you guys, man. I know obviously it took forever to finally do this, but this is awesome. Anytime you want me back, I'm in. Guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for shouting out the store again. My 2 stores in Teaneck and New Jersey. Just look us up. Send me a message on Instagram. It's always me that you're talking to, and it's pretty much always me packing your orders and stuff like that. So like I pride myself in sending books out mint and getting them mint. So yeah, and if you're not in the area, just support your LCS. We all our shop owners, we appreciate it, and I appreciate this. So thank you so much.
Yes, is like Doom was saying. We've been saying it before. Like it's always good to have a view from people owning their business in comics. So appreciate you joining us, man. This won't be the last time you see Alex. We'll invite him again. We might have something in the works, working something with ANS. So you never know. You know what I mean? So stay tuned for that, man. And my man Doom, get your ass back on the mic. Say goodbye. Let's go.
Hey, shout out to the Shadow.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't bring much to the show, but I just figured I had some time. So thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me go on, and that's about it. I'm on vacation, so that's it. Okay, shoots.
yo, dude, you brought some good questions, bro. You did, because some of the questions we didn't ask.
Appreciate that,
you,
brother.
Yes.
No, that's all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time I'll be focused. We gotta do a respected but not collected. I missed those.
Yeah, we just mentioned one. What was it, James?
Is it Copio?
You said Rubik.
Yeah, it's not Rubik. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, you guys should do these even if I'm not on the show. I feel like
we could do one next week. Next week. Talking about next week. Talking about that. It is Father's Day next week, guys. No show next week, but we will be doing a show on Friday. How about that?
Yeah,
we'll do a show on Friday. So it'll be off the hip. Free for all show. You know what I mean? Nothing planned out. But if we're gonna do a respect and not collected, I'm gonna start doing it tonight then for that. So yeah. All right, guys. James. Good guys.
As usual, man. Thank you for having me on. This channel, love it. Alex, ANS, appreciate it. Shout out to you, man.
Thank you.
I will be watching your IG page closely.
Yeah. Anytime, man. Anytime, just hit me up, and you're gonna be talking to me. I'm pretty much running it all on the social media, so absolutely.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And also, I put in the chat my latest haul video, guys. If you guys are interested in checking that out, it's pretty cool stuff. So, and yeah, that's about it, guys. You got my manager. He'll tell you where all the stuff's going on.
Yes, sir.
This guy.
Yes. My man, great show. Shout out to Alex. I'm bringing you those issues of Nottingham. You can sell them after you read it. I don't care.
Thanks, Jason.
Good read, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I haven't checked that out yet, so I got to get on that.
Yeah, definitely. And listen, man. The west to the east over here, my brother Gomez. What is your final words, man, for the show?
I was pumped about this show today. ANS Comics, like you said, Alex, long time overdue, but it was humble, and always appreciate you. Like I said, maybe we'll get you in again later on when we get some situation with comics or whatever or LCSs. You could give our feel and everything taste, which you kind of broke down a lot of the information that we were asked. So that's awesome, and get to know you behind IG.
Right.
I thought
it's the first time I've ever actually talked to you. All these years.
This guy's a 70-year-old guy with glasses. And I was like, oh man, I was like crossing my fingers.
Gomez, Alex, Gomez.
I was like, okay, no, we're good. I was like, okay, who's this guy? Took me a minute. It's like, is that really him? I was like, maybe. And then, but no, appreciate it, brother. Honestly, I appreciate it. It was awesome. Like I said, can't wait to at least do something with you in the future for us and our show and promote you and do the thing that we do. But I always like the input of what your base is on your comic shop, and it was awesome to do that. And I was pumped as well as you were, because it was long awaited, overdue, and to have you here on the show, to meet you actually, like you said, camera to camera, it was dope. And now I can, in my mind when I'm texting you, I gotta, so yeah, no, appreciate that. All that you've done for me as a collector to help me out when I couldn't go to the shops and able to take care of me like if I was a normal customer walking in at the shop, and I appreciate that, and I always will. And like I said, I can't thank you no more. Thank you much.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's all about, like I said, I'm not the biggest store, but it's all about customer service for me. No matter you spend $1 or $500, I don't care. Like it's just customer service 101 to me. So that's what I take really important. And you get good, do awesome stuff like this. I appreciate you guys having me on. This is awesome. Yeah. I've never done anything like this before, so it's really cool.
Definitely, man. Shout out to Raider Roy. He's caught the end of the show. Great stuff, fellas. Listen, man. Catch the rewind. It was good, man. It was good. Great interview, my man, Alex. Man, Alex, man, appreciate you again. Thanks for joining us, man. And like I said before, man, you never know. Might be working on something with ANS. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to my panel members. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for joining us, man. Other than that, let me go give around my promotion. What's going on, man? The guys, everybody, Doom, James, Josh, Erod212, Gomez, they doing their whole videos. You already know on their channel. Their channel's in the description. Or you already know, guys. The link to the IG page is in the description too for ANS, guys. So stay tuned for that. I mean, follow them, I should say, on IG for that. And then 9 p.m., like I said, Thoro's auction. You already know, man. Yesterday, if you haven't seen Coffee and Comics and Big's channel, home of the New York Warriors, check that out, man. We've been doing CBCS's. Shout out to Eric Noren over there. We've been covering the hip hop variants for CBCS. So shout out to them. It's been fun doing it. Next week, I made a request, and we're gonna do Miles, the Nas Illmatic hip hop variant. So we're gonna be talking about that. I'm excited for that. And then we got Warriors tomorrow auction on Monday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. On Tuesday, you already know, we're doing the Indie Spotlight with Thoro on his channel. I join them, Biggs and Roman, and sometimes other people join us too. And then our Thursday night review, cover Fire, guys, from Mike Morello, CBSI, and then we cover the the reviews of what we read. I already showed you 5 books. I already showed you the 5 books that we're going to be covering. And then on Friday we do the CBSI Friday FOC with East Meets West. My man Josh, which he's not here, which he was. He does a list for CBSI for the FOC, so you can get your orders in, guys. And then go hit up ANS during the weekend and put your orders in. You know what I mean? So definitely do that, guys. And then next week, it's Father's Day. We're not doing a show on Sunday, but we'll be doing it Friday at maybe 8 p.m., maybe 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I gotta check with the guys, see how their schedule is, man. But other than that, man, I want to say thank you for joining us, everybody. Join the rest of your Sunday, man. And definitely check out everything I just said, man. The channels, the shows, and everything, and make sure you follow ANS, guys. All right, guys. So I see y'all later. Peace, and see you in the chat, guys. Later.
Hey, guys.